like my look? I know you're jealous. Okay, so for the first bun, what we're going to do is just pick up our hair in a regular ponytail. I'm not going to be using extensions or anything like that. I'm just going to use my regular hair because I just feel like not everybody has really long hair, and also not everybody wants to use extensions when they're doing their buns. So I do have medium length hair, and I'm just going to pick it up in a ponytail without using a brush or a comb or anything to smooth out my hair really from any bumps. This is because I want to keep my hair as tousled and as ruffled as possible. I want this bun to be semi-messy, and I'm just, let me bend down so you can see me. I'm going to be just picking it up towards the top, not really towards the middle or anything, just towards the top, and just making sure that it's tight. Like I said, I'm not going to smooth down any of the bumps because honestly speaking, I just want it to be a fast bun. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your donut bun, and you need to get one of these. Get it and thank me later because they are just amazing. It will cut down your bun making time like in half because they are just awesome, and they really give the illusion that you have a bigger bun that you don't, and who doesn't want a bigger bun? I know I want a bigger bun, if you know what I'm saying. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put this in the center where the ponytail is, and for the next part we are going to be taking the donuts, and we're going to wrap the edges of our hair or the end of our hair around it, and then we are going to be pushing the donut down, making sure that our hair is wrapped and staying wrapped within the donut. You might want to go around it to make sure you don't have the edge of the donut or anything of the donut really visible, because you want it to look like it is your hair that is just creating this magicness. And once you keep doing that, you should have something like this. Now, it is on the messier side, which is fine. It's what I wanted, but I want the bun essentially to be more put together than the rest of my hair. So if you have any of these ends that really didn't make it to the bun part, you're just going to sneak them underneath. And just make sure that all parts of the donut bun are not visible, because you don't want anybody questioning that this is not your hair. Okay, so we are just going to make sure that all the parts of the bun are not visible, and just make sure the hair is wrapped all around the bun like this. And if you want, you can just use some bobbykins. If you want, you can just use some bobby pins to really secure the bun in place. Although, let me tell you, when you do your bun this way, it really isn't going to go anywhere, because the way you wrap the hair around it, that bun is going to stay put. No matter if you pop, lock, and drop it, girl, it is going to stay like that. So I just really want to make sure that it's nice and tight. You know what I'm saying? So next, what I'm going to do is just pull out my side hairs, and then I'm just going to pull the front of my hair. The last thing I'm going to be doing is just putting some hairspray in the front, just to make sure there aren't that many flyaways. And that is pretty much it. I mean, it's not the messiest bun, it's not the cleanest bun, but I'm happy with it. I can do it in about 3 minutes and just walk out the door and still look put together. Alright, so for the second bun, this one does require a little bit more attention, so you don't want to be too careless when it comes to this one. So what I'm going to start off by doing is just taking my hair up in a ponytail, except this time you want to make sure that you are smoothing out the bumps, because you do not want any bumps for this type of bun. You're just going to take any brush and just make sure that you are really smoothing out. I'm going to be using the Tresemme hairspray again, and I'm just going to really spray. Alright, so then I'm going to just pick up my hair in the ponytail. Again, I am gearing this more towards the top versus the center or the bottom of my head. The ponytail, I mean. Okay, so what you're going to do is just take sections of hair. I like to divide my hair into 2 separate sections, a front and a back section. And I am going to just start taking these two. So once I split it into two, I'm going to split this half into two as well. Really make sure you flatten it so that it is a wide section of hair and it does have enough to cover the actual donut bun. I'm just going to pick it up so it's not laying all the way flat because I do want it to be a big bun. And I am going to be taking the hair around the donut bun. So whatever I have for excess, this is the end that I have here. I am going to be taking it and placing it around the bun. So the way that I placed it, I didn't need a bobby pin because I did tuck it under pretty tight and securely, so I didn't need to do that. Then I'm going to be working with this section now. I'm just going to flatten it out again so it is on the wider side. I'm going to take it and wrap it around the donut bun. I am going to be using bobby pins, but just not now. Okay, so working towards the back now, I'm going to take the back section of hair and I'm going to flatten it out. When I say flatten, I'm just taking my two fingers and just flattening it out so it's not like bumpy or anything. And I'm just going to wrap it around the donut bun. Flatten it and take it around the bun. And I'm going to flatten this part and bring it this way. So you should have a little something like this all wrapped up around the bun. Now going in with some bobby pins, I'm just going to secure it. Just make sure you secure all these sections that you feel are moving a lot and you feel are going to end up getting out of place. There really is no telling which sections. You just kind of have to feel for yourself and see which pieces of hair you think are going to end up flying out of the bun. It could require a lot of bobby pins, but it just depends on, again, how much you think you need. And if you do have shorter hair or you have my length of hair, you know, medium short length, I'm going to tell you right now, you are going to need a lot of bobby pins because your hair isn't all that long and it's not able to really wrap around it and really stay in place. You are going to need more because your hair kind of just stays, it stays in place, but it doesn't stay all the way in place. But it is doable if you do have short hair. It is definitely doable. It's just going to require more bobby pins. I'm just going to be tugging from the center of the bun outwards just to make sure the bun isn't super duper tight. I do want it to be as big as possible. I'm just going to be spraying the front of my hair again so it doesn't have a lot of flyaways. I'm pretty happy with the way this bun looks just because it isn't completely perfect, but the actual bun looks like I did a lot more than what I actually did. Next, I'm just going to be taking a little bit of pomade and I'm just going to be putting it in the front of my hair because the hairspray is good and all, but it doesn't really lock in the little crazy pieces of hair that I have in the front. They tend to just go all over the place. The one I have is from Murray's. I mean, really, I'm not picky when it comes to pomade. This one works really well for me. And I'm just going to smooth it out. It's really, really, really sticky and really tacky. And I am just going to be putting it in the front. Also, it does give it a little bit more shine. I do tend to have drier hair, so it is nice when my hair does get a little bit more shine. So this is the finished look for the bun. I do really like it. I'm like bending because it's really hard to get me and the bun in the same shot because the bun is like all the way up there. But anyways, so I do really like how it ends up looking. It is more of a evening type of bun. It isn't the everyday bun or the bun you would wear to go to the grocery store to pick up like some cucumbers. That is not gonna be looking all that. You were gonna look a little crazy. I think it's more of an evening type of bun, where the first bun that I did is more of an everyday wearable kind of bun. So I really do like how this looks. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys learned something as well. As always, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Elise Piguero. I will catch you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!